I'm going to be sending you a number of videos, but this is video one, I guess, for dealing with a little decompression strategy for a little irritation we're getting on the inside of the elbow for a person, especially when they're doing full extension, noticeably in a muscle up, and then they're also getting pinpoint irritation here. So a little tendinopathy, a little tendonitis from what I can expect. So we're going to try to provide some strategies to help with that. So once again, video one, and there's going to be a second video coming out for this as well. So look forward to that. So just because I got to change the angle of the camera. So first couple things we're going to do as floor routines. Obviously, you could do this one standing, but I'm just going to show you because I could be a little more close up with this angle. So with a kettlebell, what we're going to do, you're going to start with something light like a 10-15 pounder. We're going to sling it over our shoulder. And notice how my hand, I'm trying to allow it to stretch out as much as possible, and I'm just gripping that kettlebell just by the fingertips. So already I'm getting a decent amount of stretch into the top of the elbow there, right at the tricep region. And if I want to do a little bit more there, what I could do is just start to drive my elbow up. So you're going to want to do roughly about 5 to 10. You're going to get a really good stretch right off the bat with this one. If it's a little too much, you can obviously just increase your grip onto the kettlebell. So you can do a full grip, and then once again raise the elbow upwards. So what we're doing is we're using the muscles to help to allow a little more of a distraction through the elbow. Okay, so 5 to 10 reps, 2 rounds of that before a workout. You can do that pretty much every day. Next thing we're going to do on the floor here, we're going to do some strategies here with a lacrosse ball. So you're going to take a lacrosse ball, and I'm just going to work right above the elbow here. And now there's a little bit of a trick to it, so I'm going to show you. So what you're going to want to do, lay on your tummy, get some compression down into the area, and actually you're going to want to look for where you're feeling that soreness. And once you find that spot, you want to go back and forth. So I'm rolling my elbow back and forth across it, a little up and down, and maybe even some small circles. Okay. Once you do find that spot, you can also do some active release. So what we're going to do, find that spot, and we're going to flex our elbow upwards and let the ball drag down towards our shoulder, trying to hit some more parts of that muscle head as we're doing this. So again, down and come up. So you can do this for about 60 to 90 seconds prior to workout. There we go. And the other one you're going to do, that I showed with the kettlebell, you're going to do 2 rounds. You're going to want to do about 5 to 10 reps. It's going to get a good stretch real quick. The last one I'm going to show you in this video, once again using a kettlebell, probably something like a 35 pound will probably be best. You're going to lay down on your stomach, or lay down on your back rather. You're going to bring the kettlebell up. You're going to have that position similar to like a snatch grip position. And we're going to allow the shoulder to just kind of flow down. And what we're going to do in this position is just allow a little rotation through the wrist. Once again, trying to get as much rotational mobility as we can to free that nasty little tendon up here. So most of the pivoting I'm doing through the shoulder, but I'm also trying to do a little bit through the wrist as well. If this is a little too much, you can also always go down to a 20 pound if it is bothering the elbow too much. You do want a little bit of irritation, but you don't want too much. So if 35 is really aggravating you, you can go down to a 20. So with this one, once again, 2 rounds of 5 to 10, similar to the other kettlebell work, and always focus on slow and controlled.